This is Life on Maui with Stephen Freid reporting to you live from Kihei, Occupy Monsanto. And this wonderful musician, Human, is singing some Occupy songs today that we're going to be including. We're going to have some great interviews. So here we go. Human, why is this so important to you?
Why is the Monsanto so important? Occupying Monsanto is important to me because I believe that the future of our planet will require organic food and not genetically modified food. I think that genetically modified foods, I know that genetically modified seeds are quickly breeding with our organic seeds, and they're creating a situation where organic farmers are not going to be able to grow organic anymore. And so we have to stop it now. It's already been a long time that they've been here. Most people in America don't even know who they are, what they're doing, and if they did, they wouldn't allow it because they have a very
detrimental effect.
Yeah.
And you've done this in other parts of the country as well. Where else have you done it?
Well, we started the 5th day of the Occupy Wall Street. We were out there as just kind of coincidentally, we were starting the GMO Right to Know March.
On Wall Street?
No, we started in Brooklyn actually, and we marched down the Eastern Seaboard down to Washington D.C.
You were part of that?
Yeah, I was part of that.
Oh, that was monumental.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really powerful, and actually it was really interesting because at the same time that we were doing that, and we didn't know this was going to happen, but Occupies were popping up all along the way, and so we ended up, Occupy Philadelphia, Occupy Baltimore, Occupy D.C., Occupy Wall Street. We ended up hitting them all on the way out there, and so yeah, it's the word's starting to get out. I feel like finally it's starting to change. The tides are starting to change. 1, 2, 3, Monsanto Go Away! Our community, help the farmers grow more food, but all you sell to us is lies. You're only looking out for you. You say it's all about the children, but you feed them pesticides. We know that it's all about your profits. Go away, go away, go away. You are not welcome on our land. Monsanto, go away, go away, go away. You are trespassing on our land.
This is fantastic, and let's get Courtney in here. Courtney is, you are one of the organizers of this event, and I want to know for you what it's taken to put this together and why this is important to you personally.
Well, I want to thank Occupy Wall Street Maui and the working group that helped plant the seed, and I've been working with them to organize this event. Without them, it totally wouldn't be possible. I helped coordinate with the GMO Free Maui, and I've lived on the island 12 years. And to me, this is just one of the most precious places in the world and should be totally protected. People come here from all over because of the pristine beauty and the Hawaiiana, the aloha spirit. And Monsanto, this is the capital for their experimental testing, open air. So what happens here affects the whole world. And what people don't know is that currently Hawaii's largest agricultural export is GMO corn for livestock feed.
Oh my goodness, is that really so?
It is. That's
Oh,
what
my
Rob
goodness.
Parsons, the environmental representative for the mayor, that's what an email that he sent to me stated that. So Monsanto has big money here. You know, they hire people, and so because sometimes jobs on the island seem a little limited, and because of the history of plantation farming and chemical farming here on the islands, that it was easy for them to introduce themselves to what was already happening here, and they give a lot of money to many different organizations, including the University of Hawaii. A&B is leasing land to them.
It's Alexander and Baldwin.
Yes, HCNS, the sugar cane company here. So we really want people in the world to know that when they come and visit here, and the people that live here, that they're susceptible to these open air experiments. And Monsanto isn't being transparent and telling us what they're doing. There's a book called Facing Hawaii's Future concerning GMOs. I encourage people to look at that book. If you look at the live stream on the Occupy Wall Street Maui live stream channel, I read some passages out of that yesterday that indicate some of the experiments that have been happening here. So we just appeal to you to send your love to Maui and to spread the word.
Oh, thank you, Courtney. And keep coming to Maui. It's a beautiful place. People here are in support, coming by, honking. You hear the horns in the background. That's people supporting this.
You say you're all about democracy, but you interfere with our political process. Well, you may have fooled some politicians. You may have given them some money. But this is not Washington, D.C. You cannot believe this unity. We are much stronger than you think we are.
is another one of the organizers, this beautiful woman, Corina, and you're very active. You yourself are a raw foodist. I mean, you've been vegan for years, and why is this so essentially important to you personally?
Personally, I have 2 children, a 13-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I want to feed them the best food ever, which means organic food that hasn't been tainted with GMOs. Because I know that this experiment that they are doing is an experiment, and it has been scientifically proven to cause lesions in the intestines of rats. That is the GMO potatoes. And I don't want to feed that crap to my kids, and I don't want to feed it to myself. And I just totally support the organic food industry, and the best way to support non-GMO food is to vote with your dollar. Amen. Do not buy it. Vote
Thank
with your
you.
money.
Thank you very much.
So if you know what's best for you, you'll take your lies and you'll go back home. Your lies will not change our minds. We don't want your friggin' poison here on the Maui. Monsanto, go away, go away, go away. You are not welcome on our land. Monsanto, go away, go away, go away. You are trespassing on our land. Monsanto, go away, go away, go away. Monsanto, go away, go away, go away. Green seeds, healthy babies, healthy bodies. Green food, green seeds, healthy babies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies, healthy babies.
We'll continue on with some wonderful interviews. Lou, would you like to have a word here?
Sure, I can speak to this.
Yeah, so this is Lou Abrams, otherwise known as Blue Mountain.
At your service.
Wonderful. Known this man since really the week I came to Maui 7 years ago, and thank you for being here. Tell me some words that you have to say about this whole thing.
Well, I'm very concerned about the lack of longitudinal studies of the impact of GMO foods on humankind. This whole thing somehow got approved way too early in the process to really know what the long-term effects of these kinds of changes are for the health of our children. So it must have been some kind of political maneuvering or paying off people, because the FDA would normally take a long time to study these things before opening it up for human consumption, and yet they're on the shelves unlabeled right now.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
And this is democracy in action, the will of the people.
Right here, this is
being
incredible.
expressed, yes,
Yeah.
because clearly it's not what we want, and yet somehow it's happening to us. And so this is a chance through these Occupy movements to take the power back.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.
Monsanto, go away. Monsanto, go away. Monsanto, go away. Monsanto, go away.
And this is Brady. He's been involved with Occupy Wall Street for a while, so he's really has some national scope information to impart here. So Brady, tell us what you have to say about Maui and the country and whatever you have to add.
Right on. Well, people need to know that Maui is the place where they make a lot of seed corn. The GMOs that they have and they grow here are deadly to everybody. Monsanto is spreading out, and they understand that if they do their open-air experiments on islands, that the damage is contained to people who are on the island, and they don't have to worry about infecting the rest of the nation. But we're here to say we're not a petri dish. We're not your personal experiment that you can just do whatever you want, and we're going to stand by and take it. Monsanto is nothing but a death dealer and a poison maker, and we don't want people like that and organizations like that on this island. So if they continue to do this, we are going to continue to be out here, and we're going to continue to fight them as long as they're around, as long as they're within our reach, because they are truly the 1% on this island. There's nowhere else where we've had events, we've had occupations, sign wavings, and nowhere else have we had the crackdown that we've received at this location. Our lawyers are currently in contact and working with the ACLU to keep the Maui police from suppressing this First Amendment right that we have obtained, and we've worked very hard to come down here and express in a peaceful and safe manner. Occupy Wall Street Maui is not any one person. There are no leaders. We are a democratic organization that works together through consensus. We come up with ideas, and as they resonate with the folks in the group, we rally behind them. And within 3 months, we've become an organization that we hope will right some of the wrongs on this island. And there's an entire group here that spent months, the last 3 months, working on this and working on getting the voice out, and working on making sure that we all have a right to express our First Amendment rights without being censored. And that's why we're here, and we're going to continue to stay, and we're going to continue to fight. And the islands are linking up, the nation is linking up, the Occupy movement is linking up the world, and we're here to say no more. If you're not going to be Pono, we don't have any time for you.
All right. Thank you so much for those strong words. Thank you very much. Thank you. Live from Kihei, Stephen Freid, Life on Maui. Aloha.
Call me crazy, but I'm never giving up mine.